Financial.
You're watching 13 News, Kansas News Leader.
Good afternoon. Welcome back into Midday in Kansas. Wrapping things up with our financial expert, Carl Carlson. Good afternoon, Carl.
Hey, Chris. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Let's talk life insurance. Nobody likes to talk about the possibility of suddenly passing away, and there's a lot of things to consider when it comes to how your spouse and your children and how you leave folks behind. And there's a lot of things to consider, including life insurance. Let's talk about that today.
Yeah, so it's not always the most exciting topic, but you need to figure out whether or not you need to have life insurance and how much you need to have and things like that. So that's critically important when it comes to your financial plan.
And when you're going through that, if it doesn't look good when it comes to your financial plan, that's where life insurance comes in, correct?
Yeah, so what we do, we have that financial plan that shows all your numbers going out maybe to age 100. And what we do is we just say, okay, now let's assume that something happened to you today, and let's take out your salary if you're working for quite a few more years. Let's take out maybe your pension if you had a pension, or your Social Security, all these things. We cut those out, and maybe your expenses for your spouse might go down a little bit if you're a big spender. And so all that's going to happen in the plan, and then all of a sudden we're going to see how does the plan fulfill itself over the rest of the years with you gone. And if it doesn't look good, then we know you need some life insurance. And then we start to test that plan and put in certain dollar amounts to find out how much you need. And then you need to find out how long do you need it. And the plan will tell us that too. So we can say, okay, if we got it for 10 years, then let's say you pass away at the 10th year, what happens? And if it still looks good, then you're all good. But if it still looks bad, then maybe you need a 15-year or a 20-year term, or maybe you need to ladder some different life insurance policies. And it can become very tricky to figure it all out, but you got to have that plan to do it, Chris.
Yeah, let's touch real quick about the difference of term and whole life insurance, Carl. What do you recommend?
Yeah, so it depends on the plan. If you just need it for a short period of time to cover something for some loved ones, then term may be okay. Less than 2% of people ever collect on term insurance, so it's a lot cheaper. But then there's whole life insurance that it can be used more as a financial planning tool. It's safe, it can have tax benefits and things like that. So all depends on your plan.
Lots of questions that might come out of this conversation can be answered by Carl or his people. Carl, if they want to talk to you about life insurance and their financial plan, where do they go?
Give us a call, 844-CARLSON, or jump onto our website at carlsonfinancial.com.
As always, good to talk to you, Carl. Thanks for the advice.
You bet.
All right, thanks for watching Midday in Kansas. Hope to see you tomorrow morning starting at 5 a.m. Have a wonderful rest of your day.